It doesn't matter how long you've been gardening, there's always something new to learn. And I don't mean that junk online. No, we don't put sardines and eggshells on the bottom of our tomato holes. And no, we don't spread coffee grounds over everything. You know, caffeine can actually stunt or kill a plant. So, my good buddy Julia is here with me today, and we've got some basic gardening techniques you need to learn.
First, when you're removing a plant from its pot, use gravity. Do not tug on the stems because you could break them. Also, when you're planting, don't scuff the roots. That's counterproductive. Annuals have fibrous roots. They'll start to grow into the surrounding soil the minute you plant them. Scuffing them just slows them down. And while we're at it, no visible plant tags. If you want to remember what you planted, gather your tags and bury them around the side of the pot for future reference.
Now let's backtrack a little bit because we need to talk about soil. If you buy a bag of so-called potting soil, no, we don't call it dirt. If you buy a bag of potting soil and it's all wood chips, that's not soil and nothing will grow in it well. So you need to buy a premium potting soil that is like this. Now you can mix new potting soil with old potting soil, and you can add compost and manure. You can sort of make your own blend if you want to, and that's kind of what I do. Now let's talk garden soil. Now you can amend the soil to cater to the plants that you want to grow by adding compost or manure. This improves the texture and it gives more airspace for roots to delve down deep. Clay is not necessarily bad, it's actually good at retaining water, and some plants actually thrive in clay, so do a little research.
Let's talk about pinching and deadheading. Many plants benefit from a good pinch. When you pinch out the growth tip right here, it encourages the plant to get bushy. Coleus, petunias, and salvias greatly benefit from a good pinch. Removing faded flowers is called deadheading. It's not an appearance thing, it's actually practical. If you don't deadhead, the plant will put its energy into seed production instead of bud production. For example, you've got to deadhead pansies every few days to keep them blooming. Pinch off the flower stem all the way to the base of the plant, not just the faded flower.
Good gardening is low tech. It's about perfecting simple skills, being observant, and getting your hands dirty. And no bark mulch, and none of this junk about beer and soda pop on your lawn. You might like alcohol and sugar, but it's bad for plants. And get off my lawn.